Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to Merchant, man. If this y'all first time on our platform, on this channel, we talk about all things fragrances and all things hip hop. So if that's the type of content y'all interested in, run up them comments, share, like, and subscribe. But yo, what I got for y'all today is a video that I feel like we've been really wanting to do, but we really had to kind of get the fragrances together. But this is about 3 fragrances I feel like you can use to jumpstart your collection. I know it's a lot of fragrance. It's a lot of people out there that want to, get into fragrances. I get, all types of questions and stuff from close ones, my friends and family. They be like, yo, AJ, like, what fragrances can I use to, can I buy to start this collection? Like, how does this smell? How does this smell? I want to have a niche collection like you. And it's like, all right. I'll tell them, but I'm like, let me just make it a bit more universal. So this is for all of y'all out there, and I cannot wait to jump into it. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first fragrance I feel like that you can really use to jumpstart your collection is something I feel like is you can rock anywhere, every day. It's unisex. Anytime that you just want to chill out or go to the mall or go to the movies or go into, your job, your work day. And that fragrance is God of Fire by Stephane Humbert. One of the biggest and most requested fragrances in recent time. One of the most revered, I should say, in recent times. This is by Stephane Humbert. We reviewed this some months ago, and this is certainly one of my favorite niche fragrances ever. This right here speaks straight mango. It's very fruity, it's bold, and I feel like a woman could rock it just as well as a guy. This right here is something that I would rock anywhere. If I want to chill out, if I want to go out, if I want to, go to a business meeting, you can pull this off. I feel like it's very diverse. And this right here has a tad bit of musk. It's very aromatic. You're going to fill the room. The projection on this has to be about 4 feet. It's very bold, luscious, and I think overall it's quite seductive, man. This right here, oh man. This is certainly one of my favorites just in general, man. Certainly top 5. It hasn't been revered like this in the last couple years and months for a reason, man. This dropped in 2022, and this is certainly something that I would recommend to anybody. Definitely. Stephane Humbert Snap. And our next fragrance we're going to jump into is by my favorite fragrance house, and that is Xerjoff. And this right here is Naxos. And I said you can rock God of Fire anywhere that you want to rock it. And I feel like this is something that really stands on business. This stands on absolute business. You're making a huge statement, like a serious one, while rocking this. This right here, it has the most intrepid and daring lavender I have ever smelled. And that brings a very floral scent, but this also contains notes of honey and vanilla in it. And that's where you get that very nice, thick, sweet layer. It's floral and it's sweet, and that's basically all it is. But don't let its subtle, description fool you. This is very powerful and prominent. This is something I would rock at a business meeting specifically, man. Like, if I'm about to make a real estate transaction, if I'm, helping somebody with some serious matters financially, this is what you want to rock, and they're going to take you very serious rocking this. Xerjoff did their thing with Naxos. This is certainly in my top 5 favorite Xerjoff fragrances, and I feel like, oh man, it really doesn't get much, I think, grander than this. Definitely a bold statement, like I said. It's bold and daring. Oh man, look at that. Floral all day. But that is Naxos by Xerjoff. And the next fragrance I feel like is something that you would really want to take on a date night, so a guy and a girl could rock this. I feel like this is Amouage Lyric Man, but I feel like this is very unisex because of the floral aesthetic it has. This right here smells like absolute flowers, like rose specifically, man. Oh man, I was rocking this all throughout senior year. I got plenty of compliments rocking this. I got plenty of head turners rocking this. And this is something I feel like you just can't go wrong with. We actually need to re-up on this. Oh man, like I said, this is nothing but pure rose, man. Pure flowers. It has a hint of oud, hint of musk. It's aromatic. I feel like this right here fills the room. One of the biggest room fillers of all time. If I had to rate this, give me a 9.5 out of 10. And Man, if, like I said, this is one of the biggest room fillers of all time, man. I don't feel like you could go wrong with this. It's definitely up there for me, man. And Amouage did their thing. I'm looking forward to buying another bottle. And I really, man, this is something that I really would consider taking on a date, man. This right here is something that you need in your collection, a guy or a girl. If you want to go out on date nights, this is top 3 for that. This is Amouage Lyric Man, and that is the video, everybody. These are 3 fragrances that I feel like would be excellent to jumpstart your collection. We out.